Hi, my name's Shane, and welcome to a very odd episode of Better Totes and Gardens. Welcome. Playing the same music. Just me. Anyway, we're going to do a little bit of a catch up on where we're at in terms of things that we've been doing at the tote. I'm going to overlay that with a bit of an explanation on things. You see, every time any live music venue comes on sale, I get about 30,000 messages, which is great. I love the fact that you would like me to own another venue, but the reality is, you know, my big thing's about maintaining the buildings and making sure they're always there. So for instance, when a business comes for sale, sometimes I'm very, very interested because I really love the venues, but in reality, there's a lot of different things that would influence me going to buy another business, which basically means no, I've got enough stress. But I want to take you through the reality that live music venues are in at the moment, because it's not pretty. And, you know, if we can display some of the things we've been doing and juxtapose that with the actual financial reality and this isn't just venues, it's for bands, it's for everyone associated with live music. You'll see that it's a bit of it's a head. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But anyway, would we like to change positions, Gaz, so we can?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
So look, we changed positions into Bartertown, the secret beer garden that everyone goes, I never knew that was there. Well, yeah, it's here. It's been here for almost 10 years now. Anyway, we've done a lot of jobs out here, so I thought, how about we come to one that we actually managed to finish? New recycled tables. They're nice to sit at. They're very nice. And we got the stools there off some nice lady out in Altona. So thank you to May for the stools. They're fantastic and they've worked out really well. But you know, we've done the lighting out here. We have half a sound system. I just can't afford to buy the amplifier to run it. So you could have music out here. You know, we did the mister.
Lights.
We did a little bit of gardening.
Sound.
We did we made sure, look, technically it's not Bartertown, but we put in the new boundary trap so the f***ing toilets wouldn't flood. But we never got that on Better Totes and Gardens, but that was a big one.
Seats.
Yeah, and I got a cigarette. So that's the thing. But anyway, you know, the thing I want to talk about is live music venues and the actual position they're in. So at the moment, I saw that the Gaso has went up for sale, and I know the owner of the Gaso, I know the people that run it, and they're lovely people. They do a great job. They're fantastic. James is a big supporter of live music, and the reality is that he's probably been dipping into his pocket the whole time they've been open. They opened after COVID, which was not a nice time to open. And, you know, they've probably pushed through making a loss like every other live music venue of our size and under. We make a loss every week. And, you know, it's a difficult position when you have, we can open up sometimes and literally not make a set. There's some nights we make a loss. We probably make a loss, say for every 10 times we open, we probably make a loss probably 7 of those times, which is insane. You know, and it's those other 3 nights where we actually make money. So it's not just us, it's every live music venue, and that's why we're losing them. And that can come down to one thing, and that's participation on all angles. You know, there's some bands there that I can't believe they get, you know, they don't even 50% sell a room. It's there's a lot of to me, there seems like there's a lot of vocal support on the internet to support bands and live music venues, and then when push comes to shove, it's just not there. It's not there in the crowd size. You know, we can have free gigs on that are free entry, and you know, sometimes no one rocks up. You know, 2 or 3 people will rock up to a free gig. There's literally more performers than audience members. Sometimes there's more staff members than audience members, which is insane. You know, it's not just, and there's no one to blame for that. We've all got problems. Everyone's got financial problems. Things are very expensive. You know, it's just the harsh reality that we're being dealt. So I guess what I'm saying is that if you have the ability to go out and support bands, and just by extension, if you go out and support bands, you do support live music venues, then do it. Like, you don't, if you come and buy a pint, 1 pint a gig, it's more than what we would have made if you hadn't have come. If you come and just buy a pint of Coke, it's even better, because our profit margin on buying a pint of Coke is better than on buying alcohol. You know, it's a thing that you should do if you've got that ability. And if you don't, come to the gig. If there's a free gig and you can't afford to go to a gig, come to a free gig. There's amazing bands that play. You don't have to drink. We put water on the bar. Come watch it, you know, because at some point you might have money to buy a pint of Coke or a pint of beer or have a meal or whatever it is. Just come. The bands need support. We need support. All the people that work with us and around us need support. It's a thing that you can do. In reality, I don't get paid from working in these venues because I can't. It's, you know, and I'm not the only one. I'm not the only venue owner that works for every week for virtually nothing. And sometimes, most weeks, it is nothing. So, you know, well, yeah, I don't know. Come to live music venues. Am I explaining myself well here, guys? Probably not. We're probably running out of film. I hope he's going to have to edit this and it's going to be shocking. But, yeah, look, these old buildings are really expensive. I've got to fix everything. That comes out of our pocket, which is fine. You know, but just even getting those things done, it's expensive. It's like, it's madness. I can't describe the difficulty that most people in my position find themselves. So when you see a live music, and it's the same thing with live music venues when they shut, and you read the comment, wonder why they're shutting, and everything goes on, and then you inevitably come across that thing where they go, I wish I had we'll go down for one, I've been meaning to go for ages, I should go down for one more beer, you know, and they tag their mate, go on, we've been meaning to do this for ages. Well, it's not a thing. Like, you've got to go. Like, even if it's once a week or once a fortnight or whatever you can do, go while you can, because these places are, a lot of them will go. A lot of people, really good people who are really honestly care about music, will go out of business because they don't have that support when they need it. Anyway, I kind of touched on this before about if you are in a band or you would like to become a musician, do it. Places like this literally are here because of you and for you, and we love what musicians do. So if you want to start a band, if you're a young person or an old person, not judging here, and you want to be a musician, just do it. Just start the band. It's the best way to do it, is just to, don't think about it, just leap. And you'll find your own way. You can do it your own way. You don't have to follow a path. You just have to do it because you love it, and that's it. And I encourage anyone to make music It's great for your life. It's good for your mental health. It's good for socialising with people. It is really one of the most glorious things you can do. So go do it. And if you do become a musician and you do start a band and you want people to come and see you, which is what I would love, and you would love as well, you've got to put the work in. It's a complicated matter, but ask those people around you. There's so many people that have such vast amounts of knowledge, and if you watch what they do and you just ask them, they're happy to spread the knowledge. One of the things that a lot of people I know that have been around the music scene, I won't say industry, the scene, the vast bulk of what music is. After COVID, they kind of said, look, we've kind of, there was like an apprenticeship, you learnt things, and we kind of lost doing that. So if you're a young person, ask. If you're an older person that knows things, or you've got knowledge that someone else doesn't know, don't be condescending about it, but share your knowledge. Here's a little thing to tell me to do stuff. Jobs list overall. Lovely. But yeah, if you're going to be a musician and you want to do it. And learn and share knowledge. It's a good thing. We're all in it together. Isn't there an old ad for an insurance company that does that?
Oh, yeah.
Sure, we're all in it together, Mr. Insurance Man. Look, a lot of people do a lot of stuff for live music, and I'm not dismissing any of that. It wouldn't exist without it. But I think about it, when you see it contract as much as what it has, and everything, like when your audience contracts and all your outgoings go like that, that is the reason why live music venues and any hospitality venue, especially small ones that are run independently, and that being the key word there. This is independent venues. These are owner-operated, family-run businesses. They're not owned by some corporation from overseas that secretly own them and can get the best deal with beer companies and stuff like that. These are small, family-owned, family-operated places, and we struggle. Even in the good times, we all struggle, and that's is instantly the same thing with bands. They're businesses a lot of the time that are run by family and friends. You don't have to be that close with your bandmates, but in essence, you are a family, and they struggle, and we both need support. So when these places start shutting, there's a reason behind it. So, prevention is always better than the cure. So please get out, support them in any way that you can. If you can't, you can't. It's it's as simple as that. But if you can, you should, and you should encourage other people to get out there. I love live music venues. I honestly would not be alive without them. Without music and live music venues, I would have been dead a long time ago. And it's, I suppose the irony is that they're probably going to kill me at some point from stress. But, without them, I wouldn't have had all the experiences I've had in my life and seen all the wonderful things. I'd probably, I'd probably have my hearing, which would be nice. But get out there, support them however you can. They are important places. It's a never-ending battle. So, that's to the community I'm speaking to here, and to the government, lay the f*** off. Do something properly. Stop giving money to people who don't need money, who have got plenty of it, and just siphon it off to themselves. Give it to the bands. Don't even give it to I'm not even with my hand out here going, give it to the venues. Give it to the bands. Do it. Just give actual bands that play week in, week out a leg up. Because if they get a leg up, we go. Bring in actual quotas for radio. Work out this Spotify thing, because that's all bullshit. Any streaming, even though it's great, to discover new music, they should be getting paid for it. They should be being able to be in a position where they can earn if not earn a wage, supplement their income so they are earning a decent wage. It's, because in reality, there is a difference between professional and amateur, and, it's a fine line, but if they can supplement that income from the sources that should be giving it to them, that are making plenty of money off their talent, then they should do it. It's a thing. But yeah, stop giving it to the big end of town. Give it to the bands that make a difference. Give it to the kids that make a difference. Anyway, here I am in what Gaso just told me is Sisyphean task. Well, the kitchen. I'm getting there, people. I've actually got the majority done. I've just got some other things that I had to do first. I've even got the tiles ready to go up. I've bought them. They're ready to go. But I've got to do the rest so I can put them on. But anyway, just to bring it back to the beginning in this wonderful spot that I've got going on. When places like the Gaso come up for sale, and the people that have everyone from the Gaso loves live music. They've given their everything to it, and it breaks your heart knowing the full story about how their life would be, literally just losing money hand over fist, and then just coming to a point where you just go, I give up. It's not an easy place for them to be in, and it's not easy for any venue owner that comes to that decision. They don't want to do that. They're not even there to make money, but they're certainly not there to lose it. So, to everyone at the Gaso, I love yous. I reckon you're some of the best people around. And to every other live music venue owner who finds themselves in the position, any position, whether you're winning or you're losing, I love you. You're all great. The people that run these venues are all legends. They go out of their way day in, day out. And I hope whoever does buy the Gaso, that you come in with just as much passion and that you have success and everything works out well. It's a lot of hard work, but in the end, it is worth it. It's worth it. I don't think anyone who's ever worked in these places or run these places would ever look back and go, I would, if they could go back time, they'd still do it. They're great places. It's kind of, I've got a somber feeling knowing that another live music venue's gone up for sale because of the financial difficulties we always find ourselves in. But, I'm hopeful as well, because I hope I've got a message out to the community that they should come and, celebrate these places by giving it, support, because these places need it. They don't need to get to the end of their tether and then just quit. To all the bands, people that come, thank you. We know what you do for us, and we really appreciate it. Without you, these places would not exist. To those people that are kind of on the fence, just find a place. Get on sticky carpets or whatever is similar in your city. Sticky carpets is a brilliant thing. Have a look at community radio in your town or city. Have a look at the internet, wherever. Gig guides, find local bands, support local bands. Find local venues, support local venues. That's it. It's that simple. We'll get back to proper work in the next video, which, remember, we're only doing one video a week now because we're concentrating on getting some projects that we can start and finish in the 1 week. And we're actually having to dedicate some more time towards more, what would you call it, businessy things, I suppose. Things because we can't afford to do any work, so we're kind of just doing what we can afford, or scrape together with people that people give us. So anyway, that's it. Better Totes and Gardens. No Leanne this week. I apologise. No it was just me and Gaz, which is like the two people you probably don't want to see or hear. You don't see Gaz, which is like probably bad because you have to see me and you have to hear me. But anyway, better totes and gardens. Catch you next week, or we might see you sooner. I don't know. I doubt it, but yeah.